Hey my beautifuls, today we have a game that just came out on early access. We have played the prologue before, but this game is officially out now and we are very excited about it. We wanted to play this for a while and that's what we're going to do. Stoneshard is a challenging turn-based RPG set in an open world. You can fulfill contracts, meet other mercenaries, and it's just really a really good game. You guys should try the demo out. I'm excited to play it and see where it brings us. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump right in. As always, I show you guys the settings. Effects high, sound. Turn this just a little bit more up. Get this a little bit higher. Apply. And we're gonna jump right in. We should be past the prologue part. Yes, we are. Standard game. Choose a mercenary and travel the world, explore dungeons, and fulfilling contracts. If you die during adventures, you can resume the game from your save. However, permadeath mode, your saves are irreversible, erased on death. I think we're gonna go for just an adventure right now. I probably will stream this game as well. This is after the prologue, by the way, if you guys have played the prologue. So if you don't want to be spoiled, you should play the prologue, and then you should jump into the adventure mode. So here I am. The cavern is gone. My leg is crippled. Half my men are dead, and the others half are deserters and traitors. The hosts be praised, at least. I've got the Stoneshard. If I knew I had to deal with an entire cult of devils, knows what, I'd thrice before getting it into the whole mess. I'm too old for adventure like this. If only I could have a good talk with Gwenenwell right now. I'd ask him what the hell is going on. I've been doing this for 30 years, but I've never found myself in such a tough spot. I need to get back to Brian. I'm not up to going there by myself, so that's why I sent for you. Do you remember how I helped you out back then? Well, time to return the favor. Damn, it's been so long. Tell me, what have you been up to? Oh, so here we get to select our character. Let's see. Jor Grim is Reaver. Not so long ago, people of Aldar would shake their boots in the moment someone mentioned Tyre, the one-eyed and legendary leader of Fajal Brigands. Tyreban was infamous for their audacity in raids on the northern border. Even well-armed troops of the local lord suffered defeat after defeat from these ferocious dwarves. Jorgen was one of them, the best warrior in the band. He hadn't lost a single battle in his life, yet as time went by, the one-eyed brutality towards captured settlements became unsettling even for his own underlings. Jorhim was the one who despised unnecessary cruelty the most. He always held beliefs of violence against the weak and defenseless is unworthy. It is unknown why Tyre crossed the final line, but eventually Jorhim's patience ran short, and the brigand leader's scalp found its place in the dwarves' long list of trophies. Left without guidance, the band fell apart. Some dwarves returned to Fajal, while others, including Jorhim, decided to go south and try their luck with the mercenaries. And we do have a female character, Aldar. I'll let you guys read this stuff yourself. Dorm, I like this guy's look. He kind of reminds me of Conan, but he's a sorcerer. And from playing, we can create our own character, which is interesting, but I wonder if that kind of affects the story. Not available in beta. Oh, Donna. Since there was a other woman, she's a woman. So I'm gonna pick Jorgrim, the dwarf. Is that so interesting? Anyways, enough pleasantries. It's time to get to work. So here's the deal. I can't walk to Bryn with my leg like this. So unless you plan to carry me, we need a cart. We need horses. We're in luck though. While you were away, I had to talk with the village elders. We came to an agreement. We'll fulfill 3 contracts for them and they'll give us a cart and 2 horses. Don't worry about the contracts. It's nothing special. I don't think you need my advice on how to deal with undead and the brigands. The elder will give you details. You should go to him right away. No time to waste. I almost forgot. Here's a map of the area. You need it more than I do. Thank you. You can also ask the innkeeper about the local events. He's talkative. He's a talkative kind. I'm sure he'll answer any of your questions. Off you go then. Good luck. A dwarf. Ooh, sexy. I like how that looks. Let's equip that bad boy on. Got my water, bandages, lockpicks, leeches. My map. Ale. I'm assuming as a dwarf, it takes a while for one to be drunk. Pot. You can just literally loot everything. Welcome to the tavern. What are you selling? To save games, you need to rent a room in the tavern and sleep for any amount of time. Exiting the game doesn't save your progress. If you die while playing a standard mode, you can resume the game from your save point. In permadeath mode, your save is irreversibly erased after death. That is very rough. Can I sell the mugs? It's a good way to sell back to him his own stuff. I don't really need a mug right now. Costs money to save. Interesting. But I think I should save anyway, so I don't have to go through that again. I have some questions. There's a lot of talking here. Well, hello there. Warren told me about you. You came for another serving? I need to speak to the elder. Where can I find them? Our elder lives in the middle of the village, in the village hall. You can't miss him. It's right in front of the market. If you need to earn some coin, go visit him. He's our master of contracts. Tell me about the village. Our village is called Osprun. Life is hard, but we don't complain. The mill helps, and we got a few farms here and there. And if you compare our neighbors, life is sweet as honey. The war passed us, more or less. You see, there's hardly enough fools to fight in our boondocks. Is there anything going on in the neighborhood? Well, things around here are more calm if compared to their neighbors, but you've got to keep an eye out anyways. Leaving the village without a good reason is a foul idea. All kinds of bandits wander around the roads. And there's also these crypts built by the order. Who knows how long ago? Sniffling around them isn't safe either. You can run face to face with the undead or worse, though I guess that may be exactly what you're looking for. Who lives here? Too many to remember. Let me count on my fingers. Firstly, the elder. Secondly, we have a smith, then the herbalist, a tailor, a few traders. Can't forget the carpenter. That's all, I guess. Our smith is a hard-working, lives right next to the village square. He mostly works outdoors, so you'll spot him easily. The tailor is a grumpy old man, but he has hands of gold. I'll give you him that. Stitches which last for a lifetime. He also works with leather, so if you have boots or if they're worn out, you can go straight to him. He is a recluse, sits in his house working all day. The house is in the south square. The carpenter, to be honest with you, I don't like the carpenter. curries favor from order and then tells all kind of filth behind his back. The host be the judge. What matters is he works diligently, can make you a bow, fix up a shield, carve a staff. Herbalist is a gifted fellow, age bent but still clear of mind. He's getting too old though, might kick the bucket soon. The host forbid. And we, the entire village, won't be far behind him. He lives on the outskirts in the south next to the road. In the morning he usually tends to his garden and then spends the day drying herbs at his stall. If you get hurt, search him out. It'll put you back in shape. Alright. The tavern's name is the Black Boar. Can't find a nicer place. Why the Black Boar? Now that's a long story. I had the wild boar roaming around centuries ago, kept the entire village in fear. A vicious beast. Folks spoke that it wasn't a boar at all, though it can be an evil spirit in a hog skin. The then lord of the land was a bit of a coward, almost stopped hunting because of it. He sat around for a week or two, but life without hunts, so he put his handsome bounty on the boar. Lots of folks hurried into the woods. Half of them returned hand empty. The other half got mauled by the beast. No match for the great-great-great-grandfather, of course. He was a skillful archer, to say the least. He went after the boar, put it down with a single arrow, hit it right in the eyes, and dropped it where it stood. The Lord himself granted him the title of Ranger for the heroic deed. Made him quite a catch for the lasses. And my great-great-great-grandfather, smart fellow, married the miller's daughter and opened his tavern with her cloery. Got the boar's head above the fireplace. Above the fireplace? I gotta look at that. Above the fireplace. Used to have many folks from the neighboring village flock over just to catch a glance. Though a couple years ago, the scoundrel stole it. Looked for him everywhere, but scum fell off the face of the earth. Okay. So after the truce is over, what do you think who will win? I hope we won't end up under some noble lord's heel again. We've been living under the protection of the magistrate for the past year, and to their credit, they've rarely bothered us. And I hope the host is willing nothing will change in that regard. Alright. Very cool. Very talkative town. Welcome to our tavern. What are you selling? Ooh, sausage. And we got some pretzels here. And goat cheese. Oh, we got assortments of delicious goods here. Thank you, ma'am. The ruins of the old monastery just closed to the Mansar. The plague came, the monks refused to help the common folk retreat into the caverns under the monastery. And they hid so well they got into the tunnels for good. No word from them ever since. Serves them right. That place is unholy and it's better to avoid it. I heard it's haunted by restless spirits. Alright, thank you, ma'am. Got some fruit up here. Nothing here. No goodies. Seems like somebody already looted. Cool. That's a lot of money. Yeah, I just moved that right over here. Got a lot of jugs and stuff. Nothing too crazy. We'll head outside. Ooh, the art in this game. My God, it's beautiful.
Pleased to meet you. Let's drink to that.
What are you selling? Seems everybody sells something, which is cool. Tell me rumors.
They used to make such iron infusions here, and now big swell.
Talk about a small room. I feel like there's so much stuff to see. Over here, the cheapest price. What are you selling? A lot of options for food and stuff like that. At the time, I start to think, to hell with the wool, to all this. Wouldn't it be better just to close shop, gather belongings, and hit the road? Go somewhere far away? It's not like you can earn all the money in the world. Let's see. She seems to want to talk to me. We'll talk to her in a second. Need something to repair? Oof. Very expensive. I mean, my weapons is not too bad. It is dwarven. It's a dwarven common axe, but it's still pretty solid, right? Interesting equipment. Anything? Good iron costs an arm and a leg these days. Let me tell you, the way things are, I barely managed to get by. Let's see what's in his house. Pots. Bandage is always good. More of that. You'd figure the blacksmith has way more stuff in his house. Everyone sells something. We wiped out all the bandstands the other day, so we're walking through the forest, the very thickest of it, and all of a sudden, we caught a smell of smoke. We were deep in the woods, not living so within a mile, so where did the smoke come from? The smell led us to the clearing, spotted a dugout there, covered with pine branches, paid them fellas a visit, tied up those 3 that were inside, and then the 6 more that came out in the night. They didn't even put up a fight. Looked like they were all dead or sick of roaming the woods, but by then. So we packed them all up and sent them to Brian. I bet they're still hanging above the main gate. Got nails. I know nails are good for something, I just forgot what. Wish you could stack. You need a mount? Come, let me find you a proper one. Just a bunch of coin. I got such a mar here. A unicorn, no less. So noble, she could probably rule all daughter. Though I guess we already have more than enough Mars on the throne. Got a unicorn, so there's unicorns? Cool. Delicious. Simple earrings. Great to sell. I'll press them for map. I want to see where I am right now. Osprick. Here. I had a rough morning today. This whole week has been no better. It's true what people say. Things may not improve, but it can always get worse. Got some chickens. Vegeta's water. He's upstairs. Optimistic. Oof. I don't know if I get in trouble for chickening it out here, but oof. I mean, you know, I'm not gonna say anything. Norse blade. Definitely. Got some stuff to sell. I feel like maybe you should be kind of like, hey, what are you doing there, sort of thing, you know? Rabbit pellet. This may be worth some merchants. Okay. See, the organizer thing really works efficiently.
It's always a pleasure.
Are there any contracts?
We've got some work for you. Here are the contracts. Captive merchant, captive emissary.
Captive emissary.
I have a special mission for you. A few days ago, the emissary from the magistrate, who had been assigned to our village, headed to the brine to deliver his report. He was intercepted by bandits on his way there. They killed the guard on the spot and took his emissary fortress, Dormas. To tell you the truth, I'm not exactly saddened by this. The emissary is a prick, a complete useless one to boot. But the magistrate has been our benefactor in these uncertain times, and it wouldn't be wise to undermine our relations with them. If one hair upon their emissary head gets harmed, it's my head which will dwell. That's why I'm paying double, just to make sure he's safe, and that is whoever is responsible for his abduction is dead.
Avadal. This will do.
Good. That settles it. Give me your map, and I'll mark the right spot. Come within 3 days to claim your reward. Alright. I just don't get how old Barks manages to run his business amid the havoc. The forests are swarming with undead. Roads are overrun with bandits. And there's the sightings of orcs in the knoll of the forest again. But he doesn't even turn a hair. Just keeps brewing and best guy dang beer around. He's such a great lad. Old Brook.
You sell money.
What can I tell? The village is like any other. We don't do much of note or other than the mill. And best mill around. We used to have folks from the neighboring village bring wheat to grind. All in all, we get by, and I'm grateful for it.
Alright. We got our mission. Things are looking more positive than ever. He marked our map. Danger is very high. So if we go south and we cross roads to the forest. Dangerous mission, but we live for danger. We're gonna go here, we're gonna sell. Get as much gold as possible. bag of gold. Got some jewels over here. Alright. We're good. It's a barber shop over here. There's so much stuff to see. Head to the fortress of Jormas. And who the hell are you? Ah, another mercenary. Well, isn't that a surprise? And a dwarf on top of that. As if things weren't going badly already. You have something against me. No, why would I? Everything is as it should be. King is dead. War is raging. All kinds of scum are wandering around the roads. And the dwarves are climbing down from the mountains, acting as if they haven't been raiding us for the last 200 years. But who am I to complain? Just an old boar who doesn't deserve a grain of respect. Am I right? Anyways, I hope we'll manage to survive a bit longer than the last hero. What happened to the last mercenary? Do I look like a person who cares about the cutthroats? Go ask Hordar. He's the one who deals with them. I occasionally spot yet another armed block barging into the Ospricks every other month. He spends 2 days parading around the village, rattles his armor, chasing chickens, and pockets everything that isn't nailed down. And perhaps he feels some pangs of consciousness and decides to pick a contract. And a couple days pass, and our brave guards have scraped his guts from the branches just outside of the village. Oh, our guards sure'll enjoy it. They do it masterfully. Do it much better than, say, their job, so that we wouldn't have to hire some rabbits. I'm not some rabble. I have more than enough experience. Of course you do. I believe you. All of you have experience. Too bad you've arrived here so late. If it came to Osbrook last month, you would have hundreds of veteran mercenaries in our hero village. Don't you get tired of your own voice? Live at my age first before opening your mouth. Once you're 60, then we'll talk. Oh, you'll all see. If I love each and every one of you, I'll dance in your graves. Pelts, I need pelts. Wolf, rat. Oh man, I just sold it. I'll buy anything. The local hunters are complete amateurs. That tailor, look at your. Maybe you'll be more lucky. If you need arrows, visit the carpenter. Should have sold my goods to him. Do I look like a bard? Do you want a little dance from me, perhaps? Osbrook is in the middle of nowhere. Telling anything about it is a waste of time. If I were younger, I would leave for a better life long ago. And if you're still dying to learn something about it, go to Brook. He has a big mouth, and once he starts running it, there's no stopping him. Ew. That is some goog armor. Dang. Leather vest. I mean, that's not a bad price right here. I should get this. Frost resistance is really high, though. We'll just keep that on for now. Traveling shoes. As for gloves, town gloves. Don't have that much money left. Alright. We're a little bit decked out here. We got an axe. We'll do an axe build. Alright, let's go get some action. There's just so much to see right now. What is this?
Roots, herbs, infusions, powders, decoctions, we have more.
Alright. I think that's just good to have, just to have it. Unless he has stuff in his house, like, around. Not really. Alright, we're gonna go get some action. I'm kind of scared here, but we gotta see, right? How does one go the correct way? That is what I want to know. Oh, I think I just saw a bear. Switch. I think we got him. Yes, he bled out. That's really cool. Gee, that is really, really cool. There's so much. Oh man, I hope they allow modding in this game. Okay, I'm gonna switch here. Yikes. Not looking good. Ooh. That is definitely a close call. Gotta stabilize that. Alright, we don't want to risk too much of that going on there. Didn't really get anything. I think I need to go heal. That was very, very dangerous. But a good experience to have. Excellent experience to have. Let's see if this guy can heal me up. Can you heal me, man?
I was told you can hear.
Alright, I guess we gotta go to the inn. It's getting dark here. I don't know if there's a time limit on let's go to the tavern. Let's get some rest going here. Sell some stuff. Okay, thank goodness for that. And now... Okay, we're gonna go to the room upstairs. I think we had a room before and we just didn't sleep in the bed, so that was my mistake. Refreshed. Or completely refreshed. I think we're at midnight too, so I don't know if that's a good thing or... Let's see what he says real quick. I remember you mentioned some ring. I did. Thanks for reminding me. It should be right here. Yes, here you go. Don't lose it. Uh-huh. Mysterious gift from Varen. Okay. I don't have the reason to think it can't be trusted. It's not the first time I worked with him. His whole Exler business is bruised his ego after he moved to Brian. A man of simple tastes. The part I like about him, he lives in a tiny hovel. No hint of luxury. Some villages... Alright. We're gonna go ahead and go back to where we need to go. And we will do some hunting. Still a lot of people we need to see. I think the archer skill is a very good skill to have. Crows eating the carcasses of the wolves are still there. Interesting. And if I'm correct, keep pressing M to see the map. We're here. We go here, and then we will go up the road. Alright, so follow the road. This feels like it's a dangerous fight for me to take. Oh, hell yeah. Natural archer here. Boar hide. Don't want to be attacked by a pack of wolves. Alright, we'll just follow this here. The thing is, it's very, very open, so it's like dangerous. We don't have corridors so we can lock the enemies in. Sometimes he goes on a roll, and then other times it's just like, what? There should be like a road. This one goes down. Am I going the right way? This road goes down, and then there's one that goes up. So if I'm correct, the heck? What's down here then? Shoot. So dangerous. Says I'm bleeding. So dangerous. Thing is, am I away? Like, this is where I just was. Here it shows. Okay, so maybe I go here one more, and then I'll be there. Okay, let's go back up. Just a dangerous situation with the wolf there. Oh, shoot. Just want to go try to get away if we can. Now let's see what happens if we go up here. Sort of escaping that that wolf. It's getting very, very dark. Now, if we are correct in what we assumed on the map, we're here now. We're where we are supposed to be, but it is very dangerous. This is very dangerous right now, like critically dangerous. Okay, let's fix this thing up a little bit so we can get some goods here. I wish you could like rotate this stuff. I'm honestly surprised we've survived this long. And this road right here, split road. Okay, the split road is this. So we want to go up here to the fortress of Jorma. Boys, I am scared. I am absolutely frightened right now. Fortress should be right up here. We're wet. Dang. It's not good. I can't see anything. So the road sort of ends. How do you fix this? Nothing to dry myself with. Alright. Here's the fortress. Oh boy, this is gonna be intense. What do we have here? Drink this water. Don't really need to eat right now, that'd be a waste. Gosh. And that is our first death. But that's what I wanted to show you guys. Let's see what happens when we load up. Back here. But at least we know now what we need to do. Love this game so far. Intense, difficult, has the right amount of difficulty. Like when you go outside, you're thinking about, am I going to survive this? Because I don't know what I'm going to see. It has that sense of, urgency. Every battle is going to be different until you get stronger and more experience and possibly even help. I think you can get companions in this. I'm not too sure. But it is in early access. So things can change. Things can happen. This game is going to be a hit with people. This game is going to be huge. And this game is going to inspire a lot of developers too, I feel. So if you want me to see me continue a series of this game, leave a comment below. I think I'll live stream it tonight as well. Like late at night. To get the late night crowd. And wow. This game is the bomb. Anyways, I'm Secret Code. I hope you enjoyed that. Game is now out, only $15.29 Canadian. Get it, buy it in droves so they can invest money in the modding. If this game has modding, the potential of things that can possibly happen for this game and the life that can be extended to this game would be insane. Anyways, it's a small team, but it's amazing work. Hype Train Digital. fantastic job being the publishers. Anyways, I'm Secret Code. I love you guys. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff below. Take care. This is Stoneshard. Amazing game.